Have you ever noticed how quickly investor confidence can rise and fall when it comes to Apple? One month, everyone's worried about tariffs, AI, and slowing demand. The next, the iPhone 17 launches, and suddenly the same investors are back on board. That's exactly what just happened, and it's proof that Apple still knows how to steady the ship, even when things look rocky. So, let's rewind a bit. Earlier this year, Apple wasn't exactly sitting pretty. Its stock had been slipping, weighed down by concerns about US tariffs, supply chain risks, and doubts over Apple's artificial intelligence strategy. In January, the government had slapped a 10% tariff on imports, and since so many iPhones are still built in China, that created fears of higher costs and disruption. Naturally, investors started pulling back. Apple's shares slid from their highs at the end of 2024, and the mood was nervous. But Apple had a plan. Behind the scenes, the company was already working on shifting more production out of China. Factories in India and Vietnam were being expanded, and Apple's new goal is bold. By 2026, most iPhones sold in the US will be built in India. That way, no matter how political or trade tensions play out, Apple will have more control and more stability. It's a long-term move, but investors noticed. Then came the second big worrying AI. Competitors like Google and Microsoft have been racing ahead with flashy artificial intelligence features, while Apple's AI story looked uncertain. Remember when Siri was supposed to get a huge upgrade with contextual awareness? That turned out to be a disappointment. Some thought Apple had missed the boat completely, but Apple reframed the conversation. Instead of chasing the biggest AI demos, it doubled down on something that customers value: privacy and on-device performance. Apple said, "We're not behind, we're just choosing a different path," and it worked. People may not have been wowed instantly, but they trusted Apple's long-term approach. Slowly but surely, Apple Intelligence, the company's AI suite, is moving closer to its promises. That message restored some credibility, and then, of course, the iPhone 17 launched. This was the turning point. Sales have been strong, reviews have been positive, and the excitement around the lineup has spilled over into Wall Street. Investors who were panicking just months ago are now smiling again. On September 22nd, Apple stock closed around $255, very close to its 52-week high of $260. For a company as big as Apple, that kind of rebound says a lot about renewed confidence. But here's the thing, it's not just about iPhone sales. Apple has also built a safety net with its services business. Think about its App Store revenue, iCloud, Apple Music, Apple TV Plus. All of these bring in steady cash every quarter. In fact, Apple's services pulled in $26.6 billion in the March quarter, a record for the company. That means even if hardware sales fluctuate, Apple has a reliable stream of income keeping things stable. So what does all this tell us?